Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here for a plan with me for the week beginning the 25th of October. It's the last week of October. We're done. Halloween is done. Makes me sad. Anyway, we're in my Stalogy and I'm using this kit from DEK Designs, which is Spooks. I think this was the free kit on, I can't remember what day it is. Anyway, Karen from Happily Planning with Karen, I'll leave her channel below, has a discount code. She's a PR person for DEK Designs and I want to say it's on a Wednesday. If you spend a certain amount you get a free kit, and this was the kit and I really like it. I love it a lot. It's got bats. I've got so many Halloween kits, but I decided I wanted to use this one. And there's date covers and washi, and it's this sort of gold hollow, which I quite like. And there are people. And it comes with date covers, which is always good. There's loads of stickers. Loads of boxes. Loads of boxes. And headers, which is good. And I've also pulled this washi from Simply Gilded, which I just got. It's still in its packet. Because I haven't swatched the washi from yesterday's haul. I'll leave a card up here for the haul though. But this is from Simply Gilded. And yeah, we're in my Stalogy, which I will show you last week because I was away. So last week I didn't have any videos up. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? And you can see I didn't even fill out what we did. Like at all. Not really. I need to go back in and write out what we did. Anyway. Yeah, we had a really lovely time and I tried to fit in filming and couldn't, and so I decided to say sod it, I'm not going to try and film. I'm just going to enjoy the time with the family for the weekend and I'm just going to have the whole week off. And today is Saturday the 23rd and I'm not going to lie, it was difficult to get into filming today. Luckily I had loads of things to open for yesterday's haul, but yeah, I just needed to kick up the butt to get back into it. But I'm going to show you what I did for last week. So I didn't need that in the end. But anyway, I wanted to plan it, but I didn't need to fill out the whole, I didn't need a day to a page. So the kids, or 2 days to a page, 2 pages to a day. Oh, the kids are on school holidays. So we were home all week. We didn't come home till Monday. Tuesday was sort of spent catching up with washing and things. And so I didn't know what to do, if I'm honest. And then I got the spooky kit, this one, Boo. I got the Boo kit from Josephine Bow Designs, which I mentioned in yesterday's haul that I got and couldn't show you because I used it, which I did. I decided to just plan, and in the end I came up with a totally different layout for me, and I did this. So I'm going to show you what I did. So I set up a this week page which had our meals, my trackers, done real great there. My weekly spending, done really great there. My happy mail, starting on Wednesday because I couldn't tell you. For everything else, I just wrote down on the Saturday what came while we were away. Yeah, and the little bit there, and I made a tab out of the checklist bats. And then I just did a week spread. So I essentially did the week here. I think it's Rachel Beauty Plans does this quite a lot with cousin sized kits, but I just did it with a vertical. And I literally just stuck the dates down. So a vertical spread, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday had 2 boxes. I actually really like this. I like having the day overview. I didn't need all this space, you can see, so I've put in extra stickers, I put boxes on every day. I didn't need this much room. I didn't need a lot of room because the kids being home and not having any filming or anything to do on the Tuesday meant I didn't have a huge amount to do. But then as I was laying this down, I was like, well, I still want to be able to have my trackers and stuff, so that's why I did this page first. And I did the this week page, and then I was like, oh, I still need a to-do list. So I actually made myself one giant to-do list. So this page is one huge to-do list, which I've done one thing. And I realized I couldn't journal anything, and I didn't want to be writing huge amounts, but I wanted to write a little bit of what happened each day so that when I go to do my memory spread I would remember, because I have a terrible memory if I don't write things down. So I did this. This is a week's date cover sticker from Shine Sticker Studio. I just stuck it down and then I used my Tombow marker to draw the line, bit uneven, and I've just written a little bit every day, and I really like this. This has worked really well when I know I'm not going to have a huge list for the day. I thought about doing this again this week. I'm not going to. It's also worked quite well. It means I've got a load of pages left. Like, I've got about 4 pages, this section here, that I wouldn't have had left otherwise. This is my Halloween Advent Calendar sticker I stuck in because it came off the box. Yeah, I debated doing this again, but I do need a little bit more room. So what I have decided to do is I'm going to do this page. I'm going to do a day to a page instead of my usual day on 2 pages, because the day on 2 pages works well when I've got loads of things going on and I want to write stuff, but I don't need to do too much because there's not going to be any school related stuff like the kids' school stuff because it's school holidays. So yeah, I'm going to do day to a page and a page at the beginning. I am thinking about adding one of these at the end if I need it. Like if I find, oh actually I've filled up my day with what's happening and my to-do list. Like if I find I actually get some motivation for a change this week, which I have not had any motivation. But if I find I'm getting some, then I can always add this page in. I debated doing this again and having a day to a page, but I don't think I want that. I think I want to be able to look at the day. So yeah, I'm going to just leave this page and I'm going to do my this week here. I'm going to just flip over so that we've got a little bit of lift there. So I'm going to do my this week here and then I'm going to do a day to a page. So there is 4 strips of washi. I could actually start on this side as I'm doing a day to a page, couldn't I? Yeah, I do want to start on this side. I'm going to leave these pages and I'm going to start here with my this week. So there'll be this week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there'll be 4. So I'm going to use one of these on each 2-page spread. Okay, let's do this then. Oh dear, that took a really long time for me to explain to you what I was intending on doing, didn't it? Which is not unusual for me, to be fair. I do take quite a while. I've also just realised how croaky I sound. I'm not ill. I had that cold, but it was pretty much gone. I had the cold while we were away, which was great. I'm going to put down all of my, that's totally squint, all of my headery washi. Do I want that at the top or do I want it at the bottom? I think I'm going to put it at the bottom. Yeah, I had a cold before we went away. Thank you, Posy. But it wasn't like a proper cold. I literally had a runny nose. My face felt stuffy. That was it. So it wasn't a big deal. Really. So yeah, we have been away, hence why I haven't been on here. It was actually really nice taking a week off, won't lie. Missed you, but didn't miss the work part of it. Like the editing and all that. Didn't miss that. Not at all. Which was quite nice. Do I want it at the bottom? I think I do just want it all at the bottom, because otherwise it'll get in the way of the date cover and be annoying. Yeah, I missed, like, I missed it, but I didn't miss it. It was hard to get myself going again when it came to actually doing more filming. It was really hard, won't lie. I've actually found it hard to get motivated to do anything this week. Just the decompressing from the holidays. So anyway, let's talk about it. What did we do? So, it was Isaac's birthday on Friday. He was 10. I can't believe that. So we decided that they could take the day off school, because we're nice like that. And he's never been to school on his birthday. Like, ever. I tell you, it feels like so long ago. Oh my god, does this have bats in? This has bats in it. Frickin' bats. Yeah, it feels like a really long time since I've filmed. Which I guess it has actually. It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But yeah, Isaac's birthday was good. He liked all his presents. He was very happy with everything. Okay, I've just gone through and found other washi as well that might work. Like this haunted house one might work quite nicely. Got a lot of Halloween washi, it would appear. But yeah, we Isaac's birthday, he liked all his presents, so he had a chance to open up his presents and stuff, because I booked our Tesco delivery for going away for between 10 and 11, and which was kind of silly really. We didn't need it between 10 and 11, but never mind. And so we had to wait for that to come. Oh, that's so cute. Am I just going to use this all the way across the bottom? Trying to decide what to do based on yeah, I think actually I will. Yeah, so we had to wait for Tesco to come, which was fine. We waited. And so he had a chance to play with some of his new things. Not much, but he got Lego, which he couldn't build, you know, till we got back and things like that. So yeah, he's already built it. Like, he built it when we got back. But then we drove down to Edinburgh. So we left after lunch and the drive was fine. There was just some traffic, so we actually didn't get there until our check-in time was like 5, I think it was. So we didn't get there till then anyway, which was fine. And we booked in to, so we went to Seat and Sands, which is a haven holiday resort in Edinburgh. It's like 20 minutes outside the centre. And we didn't know what was going to be around or anything, and we knew that by the time we got there and got unpacked and everything, we'd just want to have something to eat. So we booked in to their restaurant, and the restaurant included, it had the same building, had an arcade, and it said online that it had a soft play and an arcade. And we were like, okay, well, we can go and see what that's like. And the arcade was okay when we first got there. Our table was booked for 7. And so we went through and we got our food, had our meal, which was fine. It was busy, but not overly busy. And we got a big booth in the corner, so we were sort of tucked in away from people, which was nice. Because it was a bit late for us, and Ben was very annoyed because it was past bedtime and he was tired. But so we'd gone in the arcade before our meal, and we'd said that they could go again on the way out, like after we'd eaten, and we'd think about the soft play. Well, we came out of the restaurant and the place was mobbed. So many people, and half of them weren't wearing masks, which, by the way, is still a legal requirement in Scotland. But half of the people weren't wearing masks, and they just looked like those sort of people who didn't give a shit. And they weren't social distancing. There was a large number of people. The soft play was just chaos with children. So to be honest, there was no way, and it was a very small soft play. It wasn't the proper one. Like, it was just a little bit. There was no way we'd be letting our children in there anyway, because if Ben isn't happy, Ben lashes out. And we were like, no, he's going to beat the crap out of some child. But we went in the arcade because Isaac really wanted to try and win a Sonic toy. And I tried to explain to him that those grabber things are rubbish. Like, you never win. But he wanted to, and it was his birthday, so. And oh my god, it was horrendous. And I think the sign of it, when we went in the building, the security people working the door, you know, the ones responsible for reminding people to wear masks and for, like, being aware of numbers and stuff, they weren't wearing masks, which just describes it perfectly. Like, they did not give a shit. They could not have cared less. So that was nice. Okay, there's not a this week, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, so that was really quite shitty. So we weren't impressed with that. Which I got one of those emails, you know, that's like, oh, tell us about your stay. And I'm like, I will tell you about my stay. I'm telling them about that. But anyway, that was, we just left. We went back to the caravan and got everybody sorted and off to bed, which took flippin' ages. So wait a minute, Monday is the 25th, isn't it? Let's double check. Double check. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. But it was funny as well. The other thing, I didn't realise, it depended what package. We bought the cheapest package, cheapest caravan, everything. And it was fine, it was clean. But the cheapest package does not include things like towels and soap. So luckily we had hand sanitizer. These stickers are off-cut. No, it's okay. Hand sanitizer and paper towels. But it was a bit annoying. So we did actually on the Saturday go to Asda and buy some towels. Just one. Two, sorry. And some soap. So, yeah, it's a bit annoying though, you know? I just wasn't prepared for it. So anyway, that was Friday. So we got there, we got in and got in the caravan. And Posey was a nightmare to get to sleep. It was just tiring. We were all very tired. So then Saturday we got up and we had tickets booked and we went to the zoo, which was brilliant. The zoo was really, really good. So if you've never been or unlikely to go or whatever, Edinburgh Zoo is on a hill. It's built on a hillside. And oh my god. So luckily, due to mobility issues, they do have a mobility transport, which meant that we got driven. We had to wait an hour, but that was fine. We just did the animals that were near the entrance. And then we got driven to the top of the zoo and we could work our way down the hill, which was so much easier. Like, I could not have walked up the hill. Just couldn't, wasn't going to happen. But coming down, I could manage. Right, I need to decide how to divide this. I really wish I had like very skinny, hold on, orange. Okay, I've got this one from Simply Gilded, which is really hard to show up. I think it's candy or something, but it should match the actual dates. Even though it doesn't really match the rest. Well, I think that goes. That does. Yeah, so the zoo was brilliant. We got to see all the animals we wanted to see. We saw giraffe and pandas. What was really cool is we sat down, we took a picnic, and we sat down in the picnic bit to eat and to have an ice cream. And we were sat there right beside the tiger enclosure. And the tiger was walking back and forth right beside where the picnic place was. So we saw the tiger for sure. I have to apologize as well for my lighting. My light, because I've been moving things around in the office again, it's all a bit messy and my light fell off where it normally is, and so I had to redo it. And yeah, my light is being temperamental, shall we say. Yeah, so what else did we see? The penguins were super cute. It was a bit sad. So Edinburgh Zoo is quite famous for its penguin parade. And that's not on at the moment because of COVID. And you also couldn't go into the monkey bit. So, which is fine. Totally understand. And we can always go again another time. But yeah, we saw pandas and all sorts of good stuff. So then after that, where did we go? Oh, we were looking for somewhere, anywhere really, to go for Greg to get new shoes and just somewhere to go, you know, to see what there was. So we went to a shopping centre in Leith, which is actually where the Britannia, the boat, is. Was not interested in seeing the boat, quite frankly. And we Googled it. And there was a Build-A-Bear, and we don't have Build-A-Bear anymore. I'm going to put my full boxes down, I think. Do I put them in there? Let's actually do what's going on. Nothing's going on. I don't think anything is happening. Absolutely nothing till Friday. Okay, I'm going to put them in the bottom here. Yeah, so there was a Build-A-Bear, and we don't have Build-A-Bear near us anymore. There used to be one, but it closed down a really long time ago. So we decided to go there because my dad had given Isaac some money to spend. So we went, and Ben would not go in the shopping centre. So Greg and Ben waited in the car, and me, Isaac and Posey went into Build-A-Bear, and we did get Ben a bear. We got him an Olaf. But yeah, it was a bit sad, but he was quite happy with his daddy in the car. And then when we were done, Greg went in and found himself some new shoes. He actually came out and I was like, oh, you couldn't find any shoes then? And he said, yep, I'm just wearing them. And he just got the people in the shop to throw away his shoes. Like, okay, love. I want them now. So yeah. There you go. You needed to know that, didn't you? That Ninja Mouse bought new shoes. So yeah, Isaac spent all his money from Grandad in Build-A-Bear on everybody. So the money wasn't just, it wasn't for his birthday. He did get a birthday present. But it was that Isaac got to pick what the money got spent on. So like if he wanted to pay for dinner one night or what. And he chose to pay for Build-A-Bear for everybody instead. I mean, realistically, I should have got myself a Build-A-Bear too. But I don't need a bear. Don't want a bear. Oh man, that just fits, look. Slight stickiness, I might have to trim a little bit. Yeah, I got nothing. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. And then we went back to the caravan. What did we do? Oh yeah, we went back to, we actually went to Asda. And we were like, we're going to go to the this big Asda that's on the way back. So that we can get some food for tonight. For dinner. So that we could just eat at the caravan. We're just going to get like a roast. We actually ended up getting like a roast chicken. And I don't think I'm going to use any of the people. I don't know why. I'm just not a big fan of the people. So I don't think I'm going to use them. So should we put today markers? Let's put today headers and to-do headers. Yes, so we went to Asda and we said to Ben, you know, we're going to this big Asda to get some food. Do you want to go in? And at first he said no. And then he said, is it low? And I was like, what does he mean? And he meant, is the ceiling low down? And I was like, oh, I don't know. We can see. How about you try it? And he said yes. And we were like, fuck, quick, go in before he changes his mind. And he didn't change his mind. He went in and he went round the whole Asda. Like, if you're new to the channel, you probably don't understand this, but that is massive for Ben. Like, Ben has not been in a supermarket properly in ages. And he went in and he did so good. So yeah, we spent too much money in Asda, as one does. And then went back to the caravan and had our dinner, hung out and made a mess. Posey's bedtime was a nightmare. Pretty standard, really. And then we went to, no, then on the Sunday, we got up and me and Isaac had an archery class, which we booked, we paid for, like we signed up for, which was really good. Again, I will say, the equipment was a bit dated and a bit worn and broken. And the instructor was fine, a very young lad, sound really old there, but this young lad, but it wasn't really like a lesson. It was just having a go, really. But it was really good. Isaac really enjoyed it, and I did archery at university, so that's fine. But it really made me remember how much I enjoyed it. So me and Isaac are going to look into lessons here, but also we've got plenty of room that we could just, like, I don't have any of the equipment because I didn't buy the equipment when I was at university, but we could just buy cheap equipment and do it, and it was really good. Isaac did really well. So yeah, I need to look into that again because it was great fun to shoot stuff. Just if you were wondering about the sort of person I am, I had great fun shooting things. So for my tab, I kind of want to use one of these, but they're really big. Maybe I should just use the small ones, because I don't need a big tab. Oh, let's use the chair, because look, it's rounded at the top, so it'll work. Where are we going to put it? Here? Yeah, so it reminded me how much fun it was. And we're going to try and figure out how we can do it at home. Me and Isaac. And then, so after we had been to Archery, get out that rage. But after we'd been to Archery, we all packed up and we went into the centre of Edinburgh, where we went to Surgeons Hall, which is a museum. And it was amazing. I think that might have been my highlight of the weekend. So it is the old Surgeons Hall. But it's great. And it's really funny because the website says recommended for children over 10. Yeah, my children were fine. Clearly we talk about death and stuff like that quite freely, because the best part, so there's a pathology section which has thousands of human samples, wet specimens, dry specimens, and things like that. And it's on a mezzanine floor above another part of the museum. And we were all on the same floor. And Posy is wandering around the first two rooms looking at all these human specimens. So it's things like a lung, an ovary, a tumour. Like, there's loads of stuff. Posy is walking around looking at all these specimens and she's going, I'm hungry. Can I have a snack? And then Greg did have to take Posy and Ben out. Not because of any of the specimens, but because the floor was creaky and they were scared they were going to fall through to the thing underneath. So me and Isaac stayed in the pathology museum section and walked around, and Isaac thought it was hysterical that, Mummy, they didn't mind the dead things. They were just scared of the floor. Ha ha. He thought it was the best thing ever. And he was right. It was funny. So he did really well. But there were loads of really good specimens, and literally the only one, Isaac thought they were all really cool. Like, he was like, ooh, look, a brain, an eyeball, an ear. I was quite interested. There was an ovary and a cervix, and like a bit of a lung. And anyway, Isaac was like looking at all of these and he thought all of them were amazing. And then there was one bit and he went, ew. And it was when I pointed out, I was like, oh, look, Isaac, it's a penis. And it was cut in half and splayed open. And Isaac went, ew. I walked away and I was like, that's the only thing you think is ew? My work here is done. Okay, I need to put in my one thing, which is Play Scheme. I haven't even booked Tesco in yet. I haven't booked a visit with my mum either. So I need to book those before I can put them in. So I'm just going to put Play Scheme on Friday. So yeah, that made me chuckle that was quite literally the only thing that made Isaac go, ew. But he did really well. It was very good. But it was really one of the coolest museums I think I've ever been in. Like, it was ace. Me and Greg are going to go again so that we can actually look around a bit more, because there were some bits the kids didn't want to sit through, like there was a video bit, and some bits were just a bit too long, you know, and like walking around, like all the specimens. They didn't mind them and wanted to see them, but they didn't want to stop in any room. So, okay, I'm gonna put in, well, let's see, what do I normally put in? Go back to 2 weeks ago. Savopoly, there is a co-working call on the Monday. So let's put that in. Because I might take part in that. Haven't decided. And I've actually got new stickers from Frankengoop, which I hauled yesterday. I just haven't put away yet because I only just filmed. So here we go. Yeah, so Surgeons Hall, I would fully recommend Surgeons Hall. It was ace. and it was reasonable. It was £20 for all of us. We got a family ticket because he was like, is anyone under 5? And I was like, she is 5. And he said, well, you're bringing all these kids, we'll just go with under 5. And I was like, score. Don't think so. Wednesday I need to add my meeting. Oh, Greg is working late on Monday as well, so let's just put the sticker, because oh gosh, I've got new stickers from Mad Hatter Sticker Co. as well. Because it is a gaming thing, that's why it just says Greg Works, because I know what that means. I know it seems silly. Okay, and then I've got my meeting on Wednesday as well at 8 o'clock. Again, I'm going to use one of these ones from Frankengoop. So yeah, Surgeons Hall was brilliant. Definitely go and recommend that. Then after Surgeons Hall, we tried to go to Blackwell's in Edinburgh. Didn't go well. Ended with me, Posy and Ben outside while they were having meltdowns. And I was just like, done. I think we had just hit that point of everybody was in sensory overload and we needed to stop. We needed to stop and we needed to leave. Now Thursday should be D&D, but I don't know if it is. I'm putting it in because I can always take it out again. Or just change it. Yeah, so suffice to say, we had all just hit that point of, oh dear God, I've had enough, and had to stop, you know? Which is fine. That's what happens. Like, there's no harm in it. But we were meltdowns all over the place. So we went back to the caravan and, well, we actually found a shopping centre on the way so that I could get cream for my burn. Remember my burn that now looks disgusting. I've got Magic on Friday, that's what I'm putting in. And we drove past this big, huge outdoor shopping centre, which we didn't know was on the way as well, which was a little annoying because if we'd have known that, we would have gone there before, but that's okay. As it was, it worked perfectly. So what we did, the caravan was about 10 minutes away from this shopping centre, so I'm trying to get a sticker up. So we, at dinner time, we drove to the shopping place, the outdoor shopping place. Greg went into Subway and got me, Ben and Isaac Subway sandwiches. Then we dropped him and Posy off at Wagamama's. We drove back to the caravan, ate our Subways in separate rooms. Isaac stayed in the living room with me because he was about to go into his bedroom, because the caravan had 3 bedrooms. He was about to go into the bedroom and then he said, are you staying out here, Mummy? I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch TV. And he said, oh, I'll sit in here with you, but I'm gonna put my headphones on, but then you don't have to be alone. And I was like, that is adorable. Okay. So he watched his iPad with his headphones on. Ben was hiding out in my room. I watched crap on the telly. And then when Greg and Posy were finished, which was like an hour later, not even that, we drove and picked them up. And it was lovely. It was perfect. Greg and Posy got some time away from us. We got some time away from them. Everybody got time alone. It worked out so well. So well. So I'm going to put down my AM and PM routines, and I'm going to put all of my cleaning ones in as well. So I'm going to put that in my to-do, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually quite tempted to use a tracker for my AM and PM routines. I think I will. Let's do that. So rather than having them, and that actually saves them as well. I'm not using all 7. Yeah, so that actually worked perfectly for the final night. Because I don't like Wagamamas, you see, and yeah, there wasn't anyone else. We just wanted a little bit of peace, I think, just a little break. And Ben and Isaac wanted Subway, so it worked out very well. Yeah, and then we all went to bed. Again, Posey's nighttime was a nightmare, but never mind. And then on Monday we came home. So we came home via IKEA. Heck yeah. And it was good. The only problem, I wanted to get, okay, I've got my weekly spending here from Once More With Love. I wanted to get the cover for the sofa. I wanted to get another one. And I picked the one I liked. Ben wouldn't go in IKEA either, by the way, so Greg had to stay outside with Ben. Which was quite funny. So Greg and Ben sat in the car. All the rest of us went in IKEA. Trying to figure out what to do with my stickers. Like, I could use washi, or I could use these ones plus these ones. Yeah. Yeah, so we just left them in the car park while me and Isaac and Posey went in. So it was a bit busy. And I didn't really get to go around as much as I wanted. But I found the sofa covers and I was like, yep, this green one, this is nice. And I went to buy it and it was like, oh, only available for home delivery. I was like, oh, well, I don't want to home deliver from here because it costs more than getting a delivery from like just buying it online. And then when I went to buy it online, they didn't have it available to deliver online. So that was a bit weird, actually. All a bit strange. So I couldn't have the cover, which actually has turned out quite well, because I'm thinking now I might buy a beige cover, like a plain cover, boring coloured one, and dye it instead. Like, I think that might be quite nice. Okay, see if I've got my going to use these just because they're here and new. Also, I think the shake is a little bit better, isn't it? I got my new other half of the desk, so. Okay, so my room, lounge, Isaac's room. Just putting these in the order that I would do them. Utility and hall, Posey's room, Ben's room, and then the reset day. Okay, so yeah, so I so I can't order it, which is fine. I just won't order it. I will have to buy it another point. But yeah, I think I'm going to dye some cream covers instead. So I'm hoping it works. But also the creamy colored cover is cheaper. So if it didn't work, it wouldn't be a huge loss. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Telling myself that and I'm sticking to it. So let's just hope I'm right. So yeah, then we came home and we've just been at home. We have not done anything this week at all, really, except today I got my hair done. So now I have accidentally cosplayed as Harley Quinn. I have pink and purple hair on different sides. And it looks ace. But it does look like I'm dressed up as Harley Quinn. Which is fine. So yeah, that's pretty much all we've done. Shouldn't have stuck him down. Yeah, that's pretty much all we've done. Is nothing this week to try and recover from the holiday, which was hard to do, you know. Won't lie, it was very hard work, to be honest, with my children. They are hard work. It was hard work, but it was good. We had a really lovely time. I need to keep saying that as well. Like Greg keeps saying to me, we did have a lovely time. You need to tell yourself we did have a lovely time. And we did. But holy shit, it was hard. So, let me see if there's anything else I would normally put in. No, just Tesco. I'm visiting my mum, but I haven't booked them yet, so I will wait and book them. Put them in when I book them. So, I've got these little boxes, which I'll use for something. I should use those for cleaning. Oh well. Other deco and boxes, which I'll use. Those work ones, I might put a little work to-do list. I probably should. I'll have a think about it. These boxes, I'm not really sure. Like, you can't really write on them. They're more deco, but yeah. We'll see. So there's loads left and washi and things, but let's have a look how it turned out. Let's move the book back to a proper book. There we go. Oh, it's pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it's not as perfect as I would want it to be. I kind of wish I'd saved this kit for this week, for, you know, Halloween week, but never mind. Hindsight and all that. I like the day to a page, because we literally have nothing happening this school holidays, so. Oh, I do like it. It's bats and stuff. I do, I like it. It's nice. And then if I want to journal, I think I'm gonna do a page here using the same as I've done here with the date there and just a little bit of journaling at the side, which I think will be quite nice. But I quite like how this has turned out, and I told you all about our holiday. Didn't tell you anything else that we've done because we haven't done anything, but I told you all about our holiday, so yeah, that's enough. Oh, also, I don't think I'll have told you, but I do need to tell you that we finished midnight mass on Monday, and holy shit, it was amazing. Amazing. Anyway, so I will leave links to everything down below. If anyone has any questions, please ask them down below, or you can find me on Instagram. Pop my Instagram name just here. You can also find me in my Facebook group. If you request to join, please answer all 3 joining questions, because that's how I weed out the bots. And that's it. Next week the kids are back, so there'll be more stuff to put in. But yeah, that's us. So I will see you all next week, and thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate you, and I will see you all next time. Bye.